My name is John Zip. I'm a professor of sociology at the University of Akron. Our contract, our last contract expired June 30th of 2015. We had initiated negotiations in late October 2014. And so we were anxious to try to get this done sooner than later. And the longer it drags out, I think the more anxious people get. And so I think there's a great deal of concern among the faculty about the progress for the contract. But it came together pretty quickly at the end. You asked about information about the contract. The contract is a pretty complicated document, 30 some odd articles. But some of them didn't really change at all from the last contract to this, because they have been developed over time and both sides feel pretty good about where they are. Others changed a little bit, and some others changed quite a bit. I think that I would describe it as a very fair, reasonable contract for both sides. It includes pay increases for faculty, both in annual merit increases. There's also increases for summer compensation and some promotion increases. I think it changes the working conditions of our non-tenure track faculty in significant ways. We've improved processes for retention, tenure, and promotion. We've improved processes for faculty's professional development leave, what are more commonly known elsewhere as sabbaticals. We've improved processes for initial hires, distance learning classes, some issues regarding distinguished professors, and a couple other areas. So I think overall this contract achieves a lot of what both sides wanted to have done. Well, one of the things that happened leading up to the contract, or towards the end of contract negotiations, is the faculty took a strike authorization vote. And a strike authorization vote is a necessary step before the faculty can actually file a strike notice or go on strike. And we did that, I think, because we were concerned about that we had reached an impasse on some issues, and we were concerned about the progress of the negotiations. We took the vote, and we released these results. They're very strongly in favor of supporting, giving the executive committee the authority to call a strike if needed. And you may have seen faculty walking around campus some weeks before that with buttons that say, "I don't want to strike, but I will." And I think that pretty much summarizes the attitudes of faculty, the position they took. We didn't want to strike. We didn't want to have to strike, but we would if we needed to. Now, I think everyone's happy that we didn't have to get to that position, that we reached a contract in the way it should be reached, I think, at the negotiating table. Because it's, strikes are by definition disruptive. And you really hope that you don't get to that situation. And luckily we didn't. So you asked about what's next. Well, our contract is in place until December 31st, 2020. And so that gives both sides a good period of stability in labor management relations. And I think it provides the opportunity for us to work together with the administration on restoring the academics, teaching, learning, scholarship, research, to actually the center of what it is we do. We're an educational institution, and education should be at the core. And so I think having a stable set of rules that we all play by for the next 4.5 years really allows the opportunity for that to occur, and I think that's good for everyone. I think it's especially good for students, because we're here mainly for students, and then we want to make that, we want to return the focus to that.